Okay, we should be live. Oh, wow. I can't believe that we have a live class today. So I am going to wait for people to join and then we are going to start everything what you need to know before you sell anything. So let's wait on people because today we are going to also have a competition and it will be just for those who tune in from the beginning. I will explain the rules and I am going to explain also the price. So let's wait for the people and then we start. Okay, we have already one here. Perfect. So I'm going to wait for 5 people and then I'm going to explain what will be the competition before we start everything. And with this competition, you can win Envato elements for free, which is the library with a video content and picture content, which costs maybe €35 per month, and you can get it for free. And I am going to explain the people who join among the first ones how you can win it. But before, please give a like here and give it a like just because I have to know if you can hear me well. Okay, so if you hit the like button for this video, I will know that you can hear me well. I'm going to check everything from the technical side of this live class. We have already 4 people in, so just one more person and we start the competition. One more person joins, we start the competition. Okay, I see already we have a like button. So please people, give a like so you can hear me. It's like the intro for it. Give a like for this video and I will know that you can hear me well. Okay, perfect. It seems like it works well. Perfect. Yeah, nice. Okay, so the competition. The competition, I will repeat again, will be that you can win Envato elements for free, which is the library with very, very high quality pictures and videos for your Facebook advertisements. And normally you will pay maybe €35 for this, but if you will play this competition, then you can win it for free. And the thing is that if you will count how many tips I will give you today and you will write it in the comments, then I will know that I can give you this prize. So just count the tips I will tell during this live class, write it in the comment in the end, and then I will choose one of you, which one will get it. Okay. We are still waiting for people to join, so I'm going to wait for the people to join and then we can start. But a little bit about me before everyone is joining during this class. So I was actually studying business 4 years in my country. I'm from Slovakia, and then I moved to Denmark in Copenhagen and I was studying design, and I am helping companies how they can present themselves with their visual identity and how they can communicate with the people, with their target audience in the way that they can actually get the sales. And during this cooperation with the companies, I observed the fundamental mistakes they do in the beginning, which prevents them to do sales. And I am going to share all these things I observed during all my years of experience with you today during this live class. So you will know exactly, if you are a business, what you should avoid before you sell anything. And if you are a freelancer, how you can advise the company. So, okay, I guess that if we have already the person who is joining the competition today, we can already start the tips and tricks today. So, the first thing, what prevents companies to do sales is that they are asking the questions how they can do more sales. And why this question is so wrong to do more sales is because people are not stupid. And people can feel if you want to sell them something. So this is the tip number 1. It's not about how you can make more sales. It's about how you can give more value to your target audience. So tip number 1 was, don't ever ask this question, how you can make more sales. Ask the question, how you can give more value to the clients. Because people are not stupid. People can feel from you if you want to sell them something. And then they are suspicious and they don't want to buy this. And if you think in this way, it will influence also the whole conversation and communication you have with your clients. So think about this like this. If you are going to buy something, are you buying this because someone is selling it to you? Or because you see the value inside the product, inside the service? You don't care about the product or service. You always just care about the value you have from the service. So if you can communicate this value, then you win. It's all about not communicating the product and service you have. It's always about communicating the value to the customer. So write this somewhere, because from this point we are going to describe another steps. So how you can communicate this value is actually do your SWOT analysis. This is tip number 2. Do your SWOT analysis. And what is SWOT analysis? So this analysis is something which can be used for every business and for every freelancer in every case. Try to write in Google SWOT analysis what it is, but I will also send you the link today. And it's about identifying your strong side, your weak side, your opportunities and threats you have. So if you will be clear about this SWOT analysis, you can communicate your value in very, very strong and effective way. And just a disclaimer for this live class. Today, we are just going to work about how you should think before you sell. And other live classes will be about more practical approach, how exactly we are going to build landing pages from point number 1 to number 10. And then we are going to focus on communication and chatbot strategy. But this class is very important because this mindset about which I'm telling you today is very important before you actually do anything. So as I told you, because some people just tuned in, it's not about how you can do more sales. It's about how you can give more value to the clients. And from this point, if you can sell the value, you win the competition. Because it's always about the value. And as I told you, people are not stupid. People can feel from you if you are trying to sell them something. And if they feel it from your communication, then they just won't buy. And you can experience it from your side. If someone is trying to sell you something, then you don't want to buy it because you feel it. But okay, so the tip number 2 was do your SWOT analysis. So identify your strong side, your weak side, your opportunities, and the threats you have in your business. If you will write, like, for example, my strong side, and now you just brainstorm about it, and you write the key points, bullet points, then transform it into your communication, how you are also communicating with your client or with another businesses. Because if you are clear about your value, you win. So it's always just about giving the value and giving the client what you can offer. And also you have to show that you are aware what are your weaknesses. Because then, if you know your strong sides, you can already brainstorm how you can use your strong side to conquer your weaknesses in your business. Okay, so this was the tip number 2. Do your SWOT analysis. Then tip number 3, which most of the companies are not doing, is that they are not doing the competitive research. They are not checking their competition. They just think that when I have a product, people will automatically like it, and they don't check how many competitors are in the market. So how you can check the competitor is just Google it. Also, Facebook is another free source where you can observe what your competition is doing. So then you can observe what they do, and you start to strategize how I can beat my competition with my value I have. So then you can start to strategize, and you find your competitive advantage. And if you find your competitive advantage among your competitor, for example, it can be also freelancer. It can be the business, the same business you have. If you find this competitive advantage, then just push it in your communication across all the channels you have, because this is the thing which makes you more sales. Because when someone is buying something, they are always checking the competition. Always. You are not first advertisement they have seen if they have a problem. Normally how it works is that when you want to buy something, you can also see it from your example. When are you going to buy shampoo, let's say? You are not totally convinced just by one shampoo in the store. You always compare. Always compare. And the shampoo which is winning is the one which highlighted competitive advantage it has. So it has maybe some added free product or something. So if you find this, you will have more sales because you have this competitive advantage. Yeah, so competitive advantage. Write it somewhere. This was the tip 3 I have for you. And we are going to check for the tip 4. And this is connected to communication. And how many times I see that my clients have very crappy communication. And why it is? Because let's say we have a case study, okay? So you have a client who wants to sell shampoo. I don't know why I have shampoo today in my head, but okay. So let's say that you have a client who wants to sell shampoo. Okay, the client is going to tell you that I have this kind of objectives, that I want to sell more of my shampoos to more clients, I want to reach the audience, and so you start to create the advertisement which clients is going to give you with the shampoo image, and you start to write the text. And this text is actually the most important thing of the whole advertisement. What you are going to write there will determine if this ad will be successful or not. And the ad image is just a cherry of the top, but it's not as important as the text you write there. So this tip which I'm going to give you is going to call spotlight method. And why this tip? So usually when the freelancer is going to write this copy, then they are going to write about the product, how this product is good and the benefits it has, and people don't buy. And why? You know, you are just wondering, you just describe all the benefits which this shampoo has, and also how unique it is. But the problem is that you talk about the product and you didn't say anything about how this can help the client in everyday life. So we are again back in the value, and not how to sell more, but how to give the value to the client. So if you write instead of how the product is amazing, you write instead of this how this can benefit the target audience in everyday life. and also why we actually are selling this shampoo, then you win again your target audience, because this is about what they care. They are seeking in the text how it can benefit to them, and also why are you actually want to give it to them. Because let's be honest, your product, your services are not for everyone, and you have to state there that you are for this kind of people, and you are helping specifically just your target audience. So you are not for everyone. And this is really important to say also to the clients. If you are a freelancer, say that you have this kind of standards of work, and if the clients won't match your standards, just leave them, because it's waste of your time and waste of your potential money. So always write your standards of your work, of your business, and for who you are. If you are business or if you are a freelancer, always write it there in your ad copy. So, to be more specific, what is the spotlight method? Is that you are shining the light on the customers, not on your business. So with your text, you always write how the customer benefits from it, and very little about the product itself. I will also send you all examples during the next live classes specifically about this communication, because if you master this communication, then you have this competitive advantage. You know how to communicate the value. So spotlight method. This was the tip number 4, I guess, but I believe that the one who were here from the beginning know exactly the competition we are playing. And I believe that someone is going to write the exact number of tips I gave today. Okay, so another thing which the companies are missing and why they are not doing the sales is that they are never ever doing the research about the tools they can use. And you have so many free tools you can use for your work, which will make a massive impact. And I am going to save everyone who is watching this live class today, and I'm going to send you in your personal message all these free tools, just because you are determined to watch this live class. And I hope you will use these free tools, because it's another thing which is going to give you the competitive advantage. But okay, let's have a break. Let's write me in the comment from where are you watching right now this live class. I'm very curious to see if you are watching this live class from the couch, or if you are watching this live class from the class, or from which country actually are you. I wanna get to know you, because this is actually the thing why we are doing these live classes. We are going to connect. So I see already the comments. Okay, the volume is too low. Okay, we can work on that. Haha, class connected, perfect. Okay. So write me in the comments from where are you watching this live class. And then we are going to continue with the last final tip. The last final tip, especially for businesses and freelancers. Kakuma, okay. Gambia. Aha, Sulaiman. It's so nice to see you live. I give you heart today. Okay, cool. Okay, so the very, very last tip. I don't know who were watching this class from the very beginning, but I told you that today it's more about the mindset, and the next live classes will be more practical. So we are going to work on landing page design, we are going to work on chatbot strategy, and we will divide these classes step by step. So you are going to learn in a practical way how you can create a landing page which has a high standard, and also we are going to discuss how you can manage the communication, as I told you, not in the way that how you can sell, but in the way how you can give a value to the client, because this is the major thing why the companies fail to sell their products. So the last tip is that we were studying in Denmark for a very long time how Apple and Google are so successful. Why they are so successful? Because as you can see, Apple products are very expensive, and they still somehow managed to be such a great masters of brand and marketing, and people are buying from them a lot. So what they did, why people buy from them all the time and they have no troubles with sales, is because of the communication way. So they always start with why, with their communication. And how you can use it today is that when you write to the customers the Facebook advertisement, always start with why you are doing that, why you do this business, why this shampoo, but not why with the benefits, but with the inner motivation you have, why you are trying to solve the problem to the clients. And this is something so powerful because people are going to connect with you as humans, and you can really feel that this business is trying to help you and give you value and not sell you something. So if you start with why, always start with why, with your Facebook advertisement, or when you have a landing page, you start with description, why you do what you do, and for who are you doing that. And then you start to describe your product and benefits. This is like the formula which was proven for Apple and Google and all the major companies, why they are selling so many products. So when you master this, why you are doing that, why you sell the specific product, then you are in another level. Okay guys, so write me in the comment how many tips I gave you today, and then I'm going to select one of you who are going to win Envato Elements, and you have a lifetime access for Envato Elements. You can get videos for free and very high quality images for free for your advertisement, for your landing pages, for your all designs. So write me in the comments how many tips I gave you today, and next week we are going to make it more practical. We are going to work on landing page design, so you have to really prepare your notebook or notes, and you are going to learn how you can create a landing page which is effective and which is really doing the sales. But we are not going to just do the design of the landing page. We are going to also work on the communication, how you should write the copywriting, and everything which you will need to increase your sales. Okay? So, I believe that you know how many tips I gave you today, and I'm very happy that someone of you will today get this access to Envato Elements. Okay, so see you next week, and we are going to work hard on the landing page strategy. Bye bye!